Hey guys! Today's video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, but I promise you it is going to be a really exciting one. I am beyond excited to finally share something with you that has been quietly in the works, in the background for some time now. It is a personal project of mine that means a lot to me. And I have been counting down the days, guys, until I can finally show all of you. Now, guys, what I'm about to reveal to you has been a dream of mine for a long time, and it's finally becoming true. My Camaro is actually being recreated as a handmade, Hot Wheel-sized, 1/64th scale, custom die-cast model. Now guys, I've already seen the progress photos of the build in progress. And let me tell you, the level of craftsmanship and detail going into this miniature is absolutely mind-blowing. And I cannot wait to finally get to show you in this video. So stick around guys, because you are not going to want to miss this. So if you follow me on my Instagram or right here on my YouTube channel, you'd likely know over the years I've had several custom pieces made for my 1992 Camaro Z28, such as the interior and the exterior. This car is a reflection of my style, my personality, and the countless hours that I've put into making it my very own. I've had multiple custom products made, all the way from a handmade Camaro custom key rack, all the way to a 1/18th scale die-cast replica, and so much more. But this time, I'm taking it to the next level. A fully custom, one-of-a-kind, hand-built, Hot Wheels size 1/64 scale version of my own Camaro. Now guys, this isn't just some generic diecast that, you know, sort of resembles a third-gen Camaro. It's painted blue with, say, some silver racing stripes added to it. No. This is a true representation of my own car, capturing everything from the custom paint and the custom interior to the exterior details such as wheels, exhaust, hood, and even the engine bay, complete with moving parts. It's all being recreated on a scale that you can literally fit in the palm of your own hand. Is that not cool or what? So let's start off this video to find out how this all came to be. Now this all started last year when I was on one of my Camaro Facebook pages. Now I seen that somebody had posted about some custom 1/64 scale die-cast that they got of their car. And then another person had replied and said they too got a replica of their own car. Well, I had to find out. So I messaged each one. Now what's funny is that when I contacted both of them, coincidentally enough, they both had the same builder build their own cars. Now this builder is based out in Indonesia. So back in October of last year, 2024, I contacted that builder along with probably about 20 other builders just to see like price-wise and what's out there as far as availability. However, each one sadly came back and said they couldn't do it. But most of them actually ended up referring the same original builder. Anyways, a few hours later, the original builder, which is what I was trying to get a hold of, ended up responding. I sent him a whole bunch of photos from like the exterior, interior, engine, and even the badges. We talked about the various features and starting with his base price. Anyways, originally, he mentioned that the features would include a fully detailed exterior and interior, wheels, exhaust, and body parts. And this would also include a highly detailed engine bay and custom engine. Now, I looked on his Instagram and I absolutely fell in love with the different projects that was on his Instagram page. He had the doors open up, the hood was opening up, the trunk was opening up, and I just, oh my God, that was so amazing. However, sadly enough, he had mentioned that he doesn't do that anymore because, of course, the car is so small. It means it is so delicate and so brittle that he just didn't want to take a chance of somebody not being easy and not being safe while opening it up and breaking it. And that's a lot of work and a lot of money. And plus, most people, they put it as, you know, like a collectible. They put it in a container, they put it on the shelf. They don't really need to open it up, close it, open it up, close it. It just remains open. And the center point would be the engine bay anyways. But he did mention that if the client did really suggest having it, then he would do it, but of course at a higher cost. He had mentioned that the hood would be left off and it would be placed on its own custom-made hood stand. And that way the engine would be presented in its full detailed view. Now, I asked if there's any way he could just have it so the hood could just sit on top of the engine bay. But he said it's away from the car on its custom stand, or he can make it so it sits up and so you can just see the engine bay. Unfortunately, the hood can't just be placed on top. He also mentioned that the car would actually be presented on its own premium acrylic case. Now, of course, I wanted the works. I wanted the hood open, I wanted the doors open, I wanted the hatch open. If I'm going to go out with the money, I want to go all out. So he agreed, we discussed the price, and I paid. Now guys, stay tuned as I'll be discussing the price a little bit later on in the video. Now, he did mention that there's a 3-month waiting list, and yes, he is that popular. He's got a huge Instagram following, and it would take about a month to complete. So he said he'd get back to me in February of 2025 and discuss the project. For now comes the payment. Now, you can either do half front now, and then pay the rest after, or you can pay in full. Now guys, I just want to make mention that is normal for a lot of custom work to pay up front half and then the remainder after completion. Now, I decided to actually pay entirely up front because I already talked to two people that I know that personally have got their own cars done, and the huge amount of people that absolutely swear by them. So I knew that this was a trusty commitment. Plus, my way of thinking is that if I paid everything up front, then I would think that he'd be more eager to put in the absolute best effort that he possibly can. Since, I mean, the client obviously trusted him and paid everything up front. Now, he did mention that he only accepts PayPal and only friends and family. Now, the thing is, those of you who are on the internet usually know that that's usually a red flag. That's usually what scammers do, because if you do friends and family, it means that you have no insurance, because if they end up scamming you, PayPal won't help you. Whereas if you don't do friends and family, then if something happens, you can get PayPal to fight for you, and they'll usually give back your money. But like I said before, I completely trust him. I've already talked to people. I know he's trustworthy, so I didn't have any issues. Now guys, as of the communication, overall experience throughout the process, the builder, and the final costs, including any potential duty costs and unknown shipping and handling costs, I will cover that in my full review once the item arrives, where I can do an unboxing and review video. Now, just a quick thing. If you enjoy the videos that I put on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do decide to subscribe, please write "I subscribed" in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply to each one of your comments. I appreciate that because it really does help the channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. I think it's time for us to get down to the nitty-gritty and what you guys have likely all been waiting to see, the progress pictures as they arrive. And what I have been dying to show you guys. Now, one thing I need to mention, he sent me over 400 pictures and some videos showcasing its updates. That is crazy. All right, guys, without further delay, let's get on to the progress pictures. So let's start off with the actual base diecast used. Now, originally, a Hot Wheels car was going to be used. However, it wasn't available in his area in Indonesia. First, Here you can see start off with the 1992 Camaro Z28 1/64 scale by Auto World. But don't get ahead of yourself and immediately think the same thing I did, that he just got a car that got most of the unique 90 to 92 body style and the ground effects. Well, it's already done for him, right? Not at all. He practically redid the entire thing and even more added and fixed even the teeniest parts that I never even noticed, and I'm pretty observant. Next, he dismantled it. He removed all the paint and removed the rear wing. Now, one thing that should be noted, the hood on my car is not a typical 1992 Camaro Z28 hood with what usually has the factory Z28 blisters, but rather it's an aftermarket cow hood that in itself I knew would be quite the challenge to try and replicate. And here you can see he's actually got the decals being designed and getting ready to be printed out. Next, here you can see the doors are now being installed with their own teeny little custom-made hinges. Now here we can see the mock-up of the rear hatch area. He specifically asked me to take pictures of the various angles and the measurements in the trunk area. Yep, attention to detail. Here you can see he's already started on the rear hatch area, specifically the trunk region. Also, just a quick note, if you want to tell which part were fabricated, you just have to look for the parts that have this like whitish, kind of a gray color in it. On top of that, I do want to make mention, because this is really, really important. All his parts that he does is entirely handmade. It's not 3D printed. It's handmade. Now, there's a lot of custom builders that do die-cast models, but a lot of them use 3D printed, especially when it comes down to the engine. But no, he doesn't. He does this all by hand. And that in itself is absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, so now we see the doors, but wait a second. Take a look closer at the ones on the left. While the original die-cast looked good, as you can clearly see, comparing his repairs, the door handles, locks, and ground effects were actually poorly done. I didn't even notice that when I looked at the die-cast, because I had looked it up online. It was like on eBay, and it looked fine. So it looks like he simply rebuilt a whole set of doors again. And this time he's fixed the door handles, the locks, and he's added the missing ground effects. As you continue throughout this video, you're going to see just how much attention to detail this guy is. Now, some things are so detailed that they're not even seen by me or anyone else, because they wouldn't be seen unless the car was dismantled again. And speaking of which, if you look right here, you can see he custom made what I didn't even realize was yet again missing from the die cast, the B pillar. And even the weather stripping was missing along the top of the window. Again, I didn't catch it, but he did. And so he custom made that too. Now, going down the list, he also fabricated a missing carpet sill trim and this whole piece. And just an example of more features that I never noticed that he did and he fixed. And now, I'm not entirely sure what this is for. Oh, here we can actually see it starting to really take shape. Oh, that's what that panel is for. It looks like it's the rear hatch deck lid. Now we turn our attention to the rear hatch, which now looks like it's in progress. And it's been added back to the car. Oh, cool. We can actually see it's got its own rear hatch glass. So let's check out some more pictures. And here we can see the engine bay, which will eventually have its own custom-made engine planted inside. Like I cannot wait. Oh, here we see the handmade hood and even the rear wing. It's finally made and installed. Oh, and the louvers. Oh, and I can also see side mirrors have been added. Actually, come to think of it, it looks like the original didn't even have any side mirrors. How the heck can you make a die-cast and not even have any mirrors on it? Then again, how did I look at that and not realize there was no mirrors on it? Let's check out some more pictures. Oh, it looks like he's added some door panels. Oh, and I see the engine bay is being worked on. Whoa, that's gonna be really cool. Just look at the detail he's adding. All right, guys, let's pause here for a second and let's just take a good look at this and admire the attention to detail that he has put into this. Now on the left-hand side, we see what the engine bay looked like after the hood was simply cut off. Now, of course, there's nothing there. Now, take a real good look at what he's done here. Now, I continue to think to myself, each time I look at this car, the more I look, the more I see things that I didn't see before. We see here, he's added a firewall, strut towers, and even the radiator support. Heck, if you even look here, you can see he put bump stops for the hood, and he even cut out the holes that are behind each headlight where the factory wires go through. That's crazy. But now, let's take a look at this for even more detail. Now let's compare this to an actual empty third-gen Camaro engine bay, and then we can truly be shocked as to how much detail he truly puts into this. We see the strut towers with the matching bolt patterns. Check that out, huh? There's the holes for the headlights. And look here. He not only added these, but the placements of them as well. Now then you get to the firewall. Here you can see he's actually created the hole for the blower motor, and even the heater core, complete with the evaporator core connection holes. That's crazy. And even the hole for the steering wheel shaft. It just blows my mind how much attention to detail he puts into these cars. All right, let's continue. Plus the underside of the hood. Now that's something that no one would see, and he's actually adding it. Now I sent a picture of the underside of the hood, and if I'm looking at that, that looks identical to all of the structure that's on that hood. Well, here we can see more is being added to the hatch area. I see the locking compartment along with what looks like, oh, it's actually a lock, and the impression where the vents are. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and check that out. He's actually even recreated the cargo cover too. Oh, neat. Oh, look at that. It's even got their own hatch actuators. Oh my God, that's so cool. It literally looks like hatch actuators. You see like the larger piece that goes in between the small one? Oh, that's so cool. So let's check out some more pictures. Oh, neat. Look at this. We got the breakdown of the layout of all the custom-made pieces he made. Look at them all. Oh, man, where do I begin? Oh, look at the hatch area, the detail. You can even see the rear hatch light. Oh, and even the impression of the pull-down hatch latch. Oh, now we see the hood louvers and the... Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, those are actuators. You can actually see the small rods and then the larger tubes connected to the trunk lid area. Oh my God, that is so cool. Whoa, look at the parts. Look at the interior. Oh my God, it's a dashboard. The seats, the steering wheel. Oh, that's so cool. The interior floorboard. Headliner. You can see the visors. Oh, I see inner door handles and what looks like inner door locks. Wait a sec, is that the emergency brake handle? Oh, that is amazing. Oh, look how small those are. Oh my God, it literally one sneeze and the thing would never be seen again. Oh my God, how can you possibly do that? How can you carve something so small? Oh, and look at this, and the fact that you can carve out a seatbelt guide, that is mind-blowing. That is mind-blowing. That looks smaller than a grain of rice. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's definitely the headliner and the visors. Oh, you can see the dome light. Oh, and he's actually got authentic because I've got the cap that's off of the dome light because I got LEDs. And the dome light itself, when it doesn't show up fully, so I've taken the cap off of it. And you can see it in his, that's what he's got too. Oh, there's the inner door panels have been installed. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look, the rear seats. Oh, and the dashboard. Is that oh my God, is that my cell phone holder? He actually made my cell phone holder. That's crazy. Oh my God, that's so cool. That'd be hilarious if he made like a little cell phone to go in it. I can't get over that cell phone holder. That's so funny. Oh, look at the front seats. The detail. I see armrests. Oh, I see the tilt handle. Oh, and look, and even the distant adjusting handle on the front. Whoa. Okay, let's just check the detail out on this section of the rear hatch area. Oh, check out the floorboard in the center console. Look at that. It all just fits in the palm of his hand. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool. Look at they're installed into the car. Oh, look at the detail. That is nuts. Whoa, the shift knob, the center console lid, the radio, the climate control, even the vents. The seat is in the reclining position. That's hilarious. Oh, there's the gas and brake pedal. Oh, that's so cool. So let's check out some more pictures. Okay, so it looks like the primer is being sprayed on it. Well, now that the primer's been added, it's really starting to look like a true car. I wonder if he'll end up doing a 3-step paint correction when this is all done. Wet sand, polish, and even apply a ceramic coating? What do you think? Probably asking too much. Oh well. But I mean, heck, it's going to look like a real car. Might as well, huh? Whoa, is that the engine? Whoa, I can see the engine block, the plenum. Oh, the headers. Oh, the drive belt. You see valve covers, the valve cap. Oh, look at the pulleys. Oh, hey, wait a sec. Is that my AC compressor? And that looks like a transmission. Whoa. Oh, and look at that. Look how teeny that is. I mean, compare that to his fingernail. That detail is crazy. Oh my God, that is just mind-blowing. And the fact that that's not 3D printed? Whoa. He's got the alternator with the blades and even the belt tensioner. Oh my God, and even the power steering fluid container? Whoa. Look at the detail of the transmission. Now, you know what? This is a perfect example of craftsmanship and attention to detail, because this is not something that's even going to be seen. It's going to be sealed away once that car is put together. This is the only time you're going to see this detail. Oh my God, guys. This is going to look so amazing when it's all painted. I cannot wait. So let's check out some more pictures. Oh wow, there's the transmission finally painted. Just look how teeny that thing is. Oh, and there's the pieces that make up the transmission. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's finally painted. Okay, let's check this thing up close and personal. Okay, let's see. I see ignition wires, distributor cap. Oh, and even the red oil dipstick. Oil cap? And even the fuel railings? Geez, look at that. And even the fan belt. Oh, wow. I even see that he's put the green for the green sticker that's actually on my AC compressor. Oh, that is just crazy detail. Now, let's just admire this engine some more. And so up next, here's a couple videos that he had sent me to show the detail of the engine at every angle. That is truly mind-blowing. It is just mind-blowing. I don't even have any words to say. I just can't understand how in the world he gets that much detail into something so small. That is crazy. That is so, so amazing. Well, there you go, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I am so anxious to see this. It is going to look so cool when finally completed and painted. Now, when this arrives, I plan on doing a whole unboxing video with review, and I'll go through all the detail and the final cost involved, the overall experience, and the shipping and handling costs. And of course, I will be talking about who the actual builder is. But for now, in regards to costs, he did explain that the base cost started off at $275 US plus shipping and handling, which would be $40 US to me in Canada. Now the project would include a fully detailed engine, engine bay, parts, and full custom work including interior and exterior, wheels, exhaust, and body parts. Because the engine is generally the focal point, the hood would be removed. The hood could be displayed on its side in its custom-made holder or in an opening position on the engine bay. However, the hood would not be able to close. The car would also come with its own acrylic display to present itself in. Now, because I wanted the works, my cost was $350 US plus $40 US shipping and handling, which equals $390 US, which is around $550 Canadian. Now, as far as the shipping and handling costs, he did say that it would be $40, but I honestly have a very difficult time agreeing to that because $40 from Indonesia to Canada in a little over 1 week, I don't know. I guess I'll find out when it arrives. Plus, guys, you know, I'm likely going to be hit by custom fees. Just stay tuned to a future video. I'll also go into detail on the full cost and the full experience of this whole project. So on top of the unboxing and the review video, I will also be doing a video thoroughly comparing it to my own car from various angles, components, interior and exterior. Alright guys, you know the drill. Now, just a quick thing. If you enjoy the videos that I put on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you do decide to subscribe, please write "I subscribed" in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply to each one of your comments. I appreciate that because it really does help the channel. Alright, so let's get back to the video. Alright, and with that, I'd like to conclude this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And be sure to click the little bell icon to be notified of each new video I post. Thank you for watching, and till next time.